detailed enough. It could be because they had problem with assimilation. It could be because they had problem with retention. It could be because of several other reasons. Praise the living Jesus. And one thing you must never do is never compare yourself with another person. Never. I had a colleague in the university who was true to himself. He had a friend, and usually they read together. And he realized that this friend has what can be tagged a magnetic brain. Within what? So now if he has to compare himself with that friend, the moment that friend is done reading for 2 hours, if he reads for 2 hours, he has gotten less than 1/4 of what the friend got. So, praise the living Jesus. There is a difference without hard work. But later on is what? You can upskill it with what? With hard work. Praise the living Jesus. Can do it what? Uniquely with the kingdom by the king. But what brought some people before the king? Verse 4. I'd like to read from other translations. No blemish, but well favored and skillful in all wisdom and cunning in knowledge and understanding science. Can you see the word? And understanding science. How did they understand science? And such as had ability in them to stand in the king's palace. Not everybody can stand in the king's palace. Not everybody can function at a particular threshold. That is that you are not ready for those doors. They had understanding of what? Of science. They were different from, and where did they get the understanding of science? Back home, they had subjected themselves to what? To training. And so they could stand before the king because those, now, what is the reason? Because the task ahead of them will require that what? That they learn new things. Praise the living Jesus. The Bible tells us that we had 10 virgins. That 5 were wise and 5 were what? Were foolish. And by the time we go through that scripture very well, we will see the principle of excellence. Those that were foolish, why were they tagged foolish? Who wants to help me with the answer? Why were they tagged foolish? Matthew 25. Anyone? Okay.